Hey Stitchers, happy Sunday morning. Well, nearly afternoon here, I think. It's probably just gone midday. Hope you've all been well. Been busy enough here. Went back to college Friday and yesterday. Last year is tough. I'm going to be very busy, I think, over the next, 9 months until my dissertation will be finished and published. So let's hope I can squeeze some stitching time in. But in the meantime, I've been busy. I have a finish, I have a new start, and I have loads of purchases. So let's get started. In a finish, I finished my Disney villains. Really pleased with how this turned out. I think it's great, and I think my daughter's going to love it. So here we go. There it is, all finished. All of the different characters. Really pleased with how it turned out. Absolutely delighted with it. It's from EL Cross Stitch on Etsy. Stitched on 32 count even weave fabric flare in the colour Piglet. Really loved it. Very fun to stitch. Didn't take long at all because you can just do one little character each night. The biggest pain in the butt was all the white stuff. Can you see all the different white stuff in between? That was a pain in the butt. But it made it, because it really made the ear, Mickey's ear shape kind of stand out. So that's that done. I need to wash it and press it, and then I'm going to frame it. Frame shopping, something I haven't done before, something I'm going to have to try and do now. Let's see, what else? Oh yes, look, I've no other finishes. My other whips, my Alice in Wonderland, hasn't been touched. I've done a very small bit on my Soda Stitch Ice Cream Village, but it's very small. I don't even think it's worth showing you, because you probably would be hard pushed. I'd probably be hard pushed to show you what I've done since the last time, so that's next. I have to get back to that. And I have a feeling I will be, because it's very easy to see that one, because it's stitched on 14 count Ada and the colours are so bright, and the Ada is white. It's very easy to see, particularly in the evening time, and it's now autumn, so it's getting dark very early, and I find it kind of hard sometimes to see the stitches on 32 count, particularly stitching with the threads that I'm going to be using now. I'm going to show you. So I think I'll probably end up doing the Soda Stitch in the evening times, and then daytime I'll do my other project. I did notice though in our Lidl or Aldi, I'm not sure which one, and it's a discount supermarket chain, and next week I think they have a daylight lamp in their specials, and I think it's only €14.99, something like that. So might have to invest in that. We'll see, because if it's just a little table lamp it'll be no good to me, but if it's a taller lamp, or a lamp I could modify to clip onto something, that'd be great. So new starts. In my last post I was looking for suggestions about my fabric that I had purchased for Grants of the Kingdom, because when I measured it out I didn't have 3 inches either side, and I was a bit peed, and I got loads of suggestions and they were great, and I decided to start it with, I think I have about 1.5 inches of a border or something on the sides. I have 3 inches on the top, all right, but on the sides I think it's about 1.5 inches, and I said I go with it anyway, and if I need to I can sew extra fabric onto the sides to frame it, because I couldn't wait any longer. I had to start it. So out of all of the commenters that I got, I had said I would do a little giveaway of do you know, I can't even remember what they were now. I know one was the Chinese cross stitch kit. I can't remember what the other thing was. Not terrible, but I'll find out. And I found Stitcherista had this random YouTube comment picker. I thought, this is great. So I googled it and I found it and I did it, and the result of it is there. So I don't know if that's probably back to front, phone facing iPad, but the winner is Radiant 59. So if you want to drop me a comment, and we'll get in touch and I'll send on your goodies. Well done, and thanks everybody for your comments, very helpful. knowledge is a great thing to be shared, I think. So anyway, Crowns of the Kingdom. This is 32 count antique white Lugana that I purchased from 123 Stitch. And here we are. Look. I've stitched so much because I've stitched like I said, barely touched my sew to stitch. I've more or less stitched nothing else. Loving this. Love it. And you know what? The treasure braid is really easy to stitch with. It's great. I mean, yes, you've got a bit of fraying, particularly at the end that you thread through the needle, but I tie a little knot. Probably see here on the needle. I just do a little granny knot at the top there, and it comes loose, so every few stitches you just tighten it. But look, it stops most of the fraying at the top. My Rob Lowe needle minder, Sam Seaborn from the West Wing, from Minding My Minders. But this is how much I've done. So I've done the first page, and I'm on the second page now. So the first page was about 3/4 of the way through that crown, and then I had to go down to finish that because that would have really bugged me, just leaving that piece there. So then I moved on, and I'm on the second page now. But isn't it fab? Oh, it's so sparkly. Can you see the sparkles in it? Oh, I love it. Absolutely loving stitching this. This part here drove me bits because the counting, but I got there. I've, you know, and it's like I've ripped out treasure braid out of this, and I've been able to restitch with it again. So isn't that great? I think this thread is great. And it's just, it looks so gorgeous. So really enjoying stitching that, as you can tell. No, I don't even know how many crowns I've done. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the ginormous one, 11, and I'm on the 12th one. I mean, that's really good progress, isn't it? Loving it. Loving it. So that's my start. And then stash acquisition. There has been a bit. I had been thinking about getting Mr. X Stitch's new magazine. The first edition is called, I think the magazine's called X Stitch, and the first edition was called Revolution. And I hemmed and I hawed about it because I had read his articles in, was it Cross Stitcher? I think he used to have a column in. And, I wasn't feeling particularly warmed towards his style, but Stash Queen did a flip through, and once she did the flip through, I had to buy it. I had to buy it, and I bought it for one pattern. Now, there are more patterns in it that I will probably stitch, but I bought it for one pattern, and it's Saturn V, the Rocket. It's done like a blueprint. It's awesome. If I could show you, I would, but I bought the digital edition. It's awesome. It's the plans for the Saturn V rocket, and it's done like on blue fabric, and it's done in white thread. Awesome. And I bought it because my daughter wants to be an astrophysicist, is obsessed with space and stars and galaxies and space travel, and I'm doing it for her for Christmas, and she's not going to know, and it's fab. My only issue is it doesn't say in the magazine that I can see what fabric they used. So I'm looking for blueprint blue coloured fabric. If anybody can tell me what they might suggest, it needs to be solid. I'd like it to be solid because it needs to stand out as a blueprint. I would really appreciate it. I can't, like, or if I missed it in the magazine where it says what the fabric is that was used, because as far as I can see, it just tells you it's DMC B5200, and I didn't see the fabric. And I really need to stitch this. And I need to start it now if I need it done for Christmas. So, all suggestions in the comment box, please. What other stash acquisition did I have? Well, there's a UK website called So and So, SEWANDSO.co.uk. And I don't know why I came across it. Browsing one evening, this is what Boredom does. They have a sale. Now, I don't know if the sale is still ongoing, but I went on and I looked at the sale. Excuse me, itchy eye. And I couldn't believe my eyes. They had tons soda stitched patterns for 50p sterling. That works out at 57 cents Irish. mad. I bought nearly every one. There were more, but I didn't like the look of them. But I was tempted. 57 cents. So let's go through what I got. One of them didn't come with the parcel, which is called Fishing Day. So I've emailed them and said, guys, this wasn't in the parcel, so hopefully they'll send it out to me. My only issue with so-and-so was their postage sucks to Ireland. I mean, we're only across the water. It's like an hour and a half on a ferry between Dublin and Holyhead. And they charged me, was it here, I'll tell you here, £8.64. That's in sterling. That's probably the guts of €10. Postage. 1, 2, 3 stitch was probably cheaper from America. Bananas. Disgraceful postage and packaging charges. Disgraceful. Anyway, I only ordered from them because there was a sale. I doubt I'll be ordering again when their standard shipping is that rate. It's crazy. So let's go through what I got. First one I got is called Wedding Day. Oh, so cute. So cute. Love it. Love it. Love the little top hat. Love the presents. Love the candles. Love him. Except for maybe his little kind of elf ears. I don't know what they are. But isn't it really cute? Wedding Day. And let me see. Usually these give you great tips as well for other things you can do with them. But obviously this is only a little one. So, oh yeah, they can, for a mini cushion. So you could make, wouldn't that be a really cool little ring bearer cushion? Wouldn't it? Or a tissue box, they say you can make with it as well. Love it. Love it. This one is Mini Room. I thought this was super cute. Her little pigtails. Look, and her teddy bear. The little dog. Love that one. I think that's really cute. And again, this is probably a tissue box. Mini cushion and a tissue box. I think that's super cute. Mini Room. This one is I Love My Family, because I do. And if I stitch this, I'm going to change the hair colours. Now my husband is kind of almost bald, so I'm not really sure what I'll do with that. And of course I've only got one daughter, so I'll change her hair colour too. But I love that. I love my family and our little cutie house. For some reason, there's two sets of houses. Are they different? Just looking on the back, there's one charity house. No, it seems to be the same. So that's that one. Yeah, I Love My Family. Really cute. Love that. Next, I think that was all of the kind of smaller ones. The rest of them are all bigger. This one is Love in the Kitchen, I think it's called. I think that's really sweet. Even though it might be a bit sexist because they're only women doing the dishes, but you know, we'll get over that. Kitty. Not a kitty person, but soda stitch makes me want to stitch everything. Love the slippers. I'm always in my slippers. If you looked down right now, I have Eeyore on my feet. Love that. And they give you on the back how to make it into a clock. Not that I probably will. I don't really get cross stitch clocks. Wouldn't they just get like really dirty? But that's that one. Really like that. This one I thought was really cute. I love school. She doesn't look like she loves school. Get me out of school. I know, they're singing in the choir, but just it's like the scream. These guys are very windswept, aren't they? Doing their running, learning their ABCs. What's she doing? I'm not really sure. Oh, painting. And then she's asleep. Love these. I think that's really cute. And then they also give you a smaller one of kids asleep. Or kids in school, sorry, and then a little bus with birdies. Super cute. I love school. This one I got, have to stitch. Sewing room. Love it. Little sewing machine, look at the little scissors, little pink cushion. And knitting now. Must do. Love this measuring tape. Isn't it really cute? Really, really sweet. And again, they give you a coffee cover and a oh, so you can wrap it around your coffee cup. Maybe that's what this one was on the back as well. Yes, the I Love School was the same. So you've got a tissue box cover and a coffee cover. made out of them as well. I love it, love it, love it. And the quilts, aren't they gorgeous? And your embroidery floss, super cute. 50p. The next one is the Puppy's House. Bought this, of course, because of my little stitchy partner. Now, he's not on this, but he's cute. Aren't they really cute? Very cute. Very cute. So I will definitely stitch those. And again, this one gives you the extra to make it into a clock. Very sweet. Next we have Country Village. Love this one. Most likely because of the pig, but defo because of the sheep. Must have sheep. If I see sheep on anything, I must have it. The watermelon's cute. Look at the cow. The chickens. Is the chicken after eating the clothes on the line, or is that just wet dripping? She's gorgeous, like a milkmaid, isn't she lovely? Really, really love this. They're just so sweet. So stitch patterns are gorgeous. I'm not sure what this one is called. I might, because it's in Korean. There's no English on the front of this one. This one is completely in Korean. I do not know what this one is called. Oh, I do. Sorry. This is called... I'm sorry, bear with me 1 sec. I look on my invoice. Isn't that the best? Knitting Together. That's what this one is called. And of course I had to buy it because it's knitting. Isn't he sweet? Holding the yarn for his girlfriend. Love it. Very, very cute. And it's knitting. Must have it. And again, this gives you on the back instructions for a clock. Very sweet. But it also gives like lots of different ideas of things you can do with them. Like a calendar. What's that one? That's the clock, I think. Very sweet. I'm going to keep on saying very sweet, haven't I? This one is much bigger. This one is the alphabet. Now it's the Korean alphabet. Actually, it doesn't even fit in the... There we go. It's the Korean alphabet, but I just thought it was really cute. The little animals on it are very... Look at the tomato. Very sweet. And an elephant, that's a slide. And Kitty playing with yarn. More knitting. And owl and the giraffe. Very, very cute. And the ladybug, look at his eyes. Very, very sweet. That's the Korean alphabet. That's quite large, and that gives you inside a mini cushion and a tissue case patterns as well. That is a different pattern. Is that a different pattern? This one, look at the sheep. Very, very sweet. Oh no, that's the mini cushion. Yeah, very sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweets for my sweet, sugar for my honey. This is Toyland to my daughter. Had to buy because my daughter. Very cute. Look at her bears. My daughter absolutely adores teddy bears. Or Bear Factory bears. Look, sweet little bunny. Very cute. This gives extras for a tissue case and a coffee box. What's a coffee box? This one is the World Collection of Boys. They didn't have the girls one on sale. Very annoyed about that. But I just thought they were really cute. Which one was my Netherlands one? Because I'm half Dutch. Must stitch that one. And there was another one I really liked. Is the Greek one. I think he's very, very cute. Very attractive little blonde Adonis there. Really like that. And that gives you instructions for a big cushion, a fridge handle cover. Why would you cover your fridge handle with cross stitch? It'd be, oh my god, it'd be so dirty. How to frame it, how to make a cushion, and it tells you how to do it vertically as well. Oh, that's great. Look, that's nice. That's if you had the girls as well, though. Don't have the girls. Really like that. And the next one is, maybe I could do it with this one. This is the World Festival with Boys. Love it. Love it. Love it. Very, very cute. And he's, look at him, isn't he brilliant? The Viking, really like, really like. And the Oktoberfest, because that's going on right now, isn't it? Actually, Oktoberfest started the other day. And this gives you horizontal frame, gives you coffee box, an acrylic frame to make a single one, and your fridge handle cover. Most bizarre thing I've ever seen. And the last one is Petite Palace. Love it. Really cute. Look, and the ducks, very cute. Really like that. Very, very cute. And this gives you a cushion. I got a good quality kind of laminated paper. Yeah, it's a giant chart, so it's really, really easy to see. And it gives you the extras for a cushion. So that was all in my soda stitch pack. Didn't I do well? And of course, I don't think patterns should travel alone, as other huge Flosstubers have said. They shouldn't travel alone. So also on sale, I got a piece of linen. Now, I've never stitched with linen before. But this is, I don't know, is this normal? This is a 28 count casual. It's 18 by 39, so grand size. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I can't reach up all the way for you to see it all. So if we go, you see, lovely big piece of linen, isn't it? But what's this crack on the edges? What's this? It's like a, you see it's double? It's like a hem for like hanging it from like a curtain. I don't know what that is, and it's on both sides. So I don't know whether this was meant to be used for something other than cross stitch. I don't know, but I'm going to cross stitch on it. And it's a really nice colour. It's like natural kind of flax colour. But I mean, they sold it as 28 count, so it must be meant for stitching. So what's the beeswax with this? So basically this is the size of your stitching area. But you know what, that's huge. It's a huge piece of linen. And I got that for £8.75, so probably €10. So like that a lot. So that was all of my sale purchases, which I'm very pleased about. Everybody loves a bargain, don't they? I'm just going to have some tea. Oh, I love cup of tea. So, while I was here, I thought, will we have a flick through of one of the books that I got? This one is called Embroidery by, oh gosh, I can't pronounce her name, Kisnia Marco, including over 60 stitches and many original projects, and I got this for €2 in that my amazing second-hand bookshop. But also, this is the great thing about buying second-hand books, I got these for inside. Now whether they're part of the book or not, I don't know. No, they're not. Free embroidery transfer with the compliments of Woman's Weekly, which is a weekly magazine. Look, this, all of these were in there. Flowers. And then this one is gorgeous. This is another Woman's Weekly one. This is a gorgeous alphabet. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I'm not sure how these work. Do you put them underneath your fabric and then kind of draw on them with washable pen and stitch, I presume? Aren't they lovely? They were bonus inside the book. Love a bonus. As if it wasn't a bargain enough already. So, in the book, it goes through, excuse me, all of the different techniques, and it goes through the history of cross stitch. Love that picture of Elizabeth I. It's really good. And an American 18th century sampler, and then it goes through the materials and equipment that you need, your hoops, your frames, stretching, how to care for it, and then it goes through, this is the best bit I think, all of the different stitches. So it has whipped stem stitch, bullion knots and French knots, because I suck at French knots, so that might be something good to learn. Loads more, look, it's brilliant, loads of stitches, nice graphics as well, quite easy to see. More Romanian stitch, feather stitch, Cretan stitch, that's, never heard of that. Fishbone, I've heard of that. Fly stitch, filling stitches, couching, another one that's used, isn't it, in cross stitches, some couching. Sheep filling stitch looks a bit like Algerian eyelets, doesn't it? And then it gives you examples. Really cool. Pulled fabric, that's hardanger, isn't it? Or is that just where you cut them? It looks like hardanger. And loads more. This is a really good book for €2. And then it goes into design, so how to design your own. And then it starts giving you patterns. So the first one is cottage chrysanthemums. Now I don't really like still life kind of flowers. Then it goes through beadwork, very dated fashion wise now, but how to bead combs and a jacket. You could say I've used the technique probably out of that more than the pattern itself. And then it gives you a chevron cushion cover. That's nice, isn't it? But again, why cushions? They just get so dirty. How to smock a child's dress. Isn't that pretty? Like that. That's very pretty. I think little girls look really cute in smocked dresses. Oh, this is a sampler. A Swedish sampler and cushion cover. That's a nice, isn't it? That's the colour. I like the doves, but the sampler is nice, isn't it? Let's see, what else do we have? And then it gives you the templates. Summer beehive. Shadow work. What's shadow work? Table napkins in shadow work. So you lay down some fabric and then you stitch around the outside of it. And then it has a christening gown for some bizarre reason. Oh, probably because of this. Oh, the embroidery. Actually, if you look at the whole, look at the hat. Isn't that beautiful? Anything. Then it does cut work on a collar, very dated, and an apron. Purple check cushion cover. Not really for me. I think that's it then. Yeah, that's it. So that's embroidery. And my freebies. So put those back into that book. That's nice. For €2, I think that's a good buy. I do have other books there. I think maybe we'll do those the next time. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks very much for watching. And what was that lady's name again? If Radiant59 wants to leave a comment, and we'll get in touch. And I'll send you on your goodies. Until the next time, happy stitching.